Hello guys, welcome back to my channel Jane's Vlog, and I'm Janet. Today I'm going to answer some of my friend questions about having a foreigner husband. And stay tuned. The number one question is where he from. Actually, he was from Missouri, and then they asked me another question because they don't know much that state in Missouri. So I said it is in the United States and it is located in the middle of the United States map. And then they said it's like stuff like that, because here in the Philippines we mostly know that if you say USA, from USA, we all know that maybe you're from California, New York, Las Vegas, and Chicago, like that, and Los Angeles. But that Missouri is a little, it's neighbors of Chicago in Illinois. The number two question is what he do for a living. Before, when he was there in America, he worked different kinds of job. The last job that he got is he was a chef in Hyatt Hotel in Missouri. But now he is retired, and he was here now with me. The third question is how old is he? He is going to 63 years old in this coming October, and he wasn't a lot older than me because I'm already 45 years old. Our age gap is not much too big. And number 5, they said, "Oh, are you rich now?" I laughed and I hope, I wish what you say is true. And because here in the Philippines, they mostly see that if you are married to a foreigner, especially from USA, they see you become a rich, and then they say you don't have any problem about money, and then you're going to live well with your husband, and you can travel to any country or stuff like that. And that's all we know if you are married to a foreigner. Well, some of them are like that, but some of them are not. And for me, I am happy with my husband, not only for those things, but for being with him. Number 6 question. When are you going to America? They are all expected that I am going to America, and they are waiting for that. Some of my friends, when they saw me, like I went to the Makati and in the immigration Bureau of Immigration, and I posted picture that I went in there, and then they asked me that, "Oh, Janet, are you processing your visa? Oh, congratulations, you're going now here in America," stuff like that. I said, "No, I'm not going there yet. We're here in the Philippines. We just went there in the Bureau of Immigration to pay for my husband visa, and that's all." 7 question. They asked me, when are you planning to leave? Here in the Philippines or in America? I said, we're planning to live here in the Philippines. And before we get married, we all we all know that we both all know that we're going to live here in the Philippines because my husband, he likes here in the Philippines. But if you're asking me about are you not going to America, we don't know yet, but we don't have plan yet going there, but maybe after, or we don't know yet. I'm going to tell about it if I'm going there. Why we like to live here in the Philippines? In the first place, I like here in the Philippines because I only want a simple living, as long as we're not struggling financially. That, for example, we we have house here, and we can afford to buy foods every day, and we can go to another places, and maybe also we don't know if we can travel to another country, stuff like that. Then I'm just for me, I like only to go to another country for vacation. Then after that, I like to go back here in the Philippines, and I like to live in my own country. But if ever we decided to live in America with my husband, I'm going there also. But for now, we're enjoying our life living here in the Philippines, and I love Philippines. The number 8 question is, they asked me how you handle a foreigner husband, or a foreign husband or boyfriend. I don't know about that question. I only know that uh, think nothing is different uh, if you're having a Filipino husband and a foreigner husband, because it's up to you. It's a you have to show who you are to your boyfriend or your husband. Do not pretend to be someone else, because it's really hard for you to pretend, because along the way it will came out, and of course, the things the one thing that is hard for me on the first time we met, or being together, is about the language, because sometimes it's hard for me to understand the way he's talking, and the sentences here in the Philippines. Sometimes I only translated the Filipino same in English, and in America, in American English is they have different way of making sentences in a conversation. But I I try hard to understand my husband, and also the pronunciation. Sometimes he talk very fast, and I said and I said, sometimes I said to him to talk a little bit slower, because I couldn't catch up him. And there are some of there are differences between me and him, because of the culture. Sometimes we argue about it, because the Filipino culture and American culture are a lot of different. So for me, I understand. I have to understand, or I understand the way he was, and both of you, and then vice versa. If you wanna work your relationship well, you should have to understand each other's differences, and accept accept it. So sometimes, we cannot avoid if we disagree with something, but in the end we have to talk about it, and make a solution to that thing. So after that, you can work well together, and on the next, you don't know what is that next what you call that, what the next ta- topic, or what the next situation that you have to overcome in your relationship. For me, it's not hard to be with a foreigner husband, because they are sweet, and if they really love you, they should understand you, and then they will they will give uh, their best for you, because they love you. I mean, they're going to do anything that they can do only for you, and I really appreciate that. And also to my husband, I I I really appreciate all the things he did to me, and for his life that he shared to me, and all the things. I'm great. I'm very grateful for having him in my life, and even though I can't express it every day to him, but I love him much. And the things that you that can bind both of you is, of course, love, and you have to trust each other, and don't broke the trust, because it's difficult to fix it if one of you break that trust for each other. The last question is, where do I met my husband? I had met my husband in one of the dating site apps. The name of the dating site is Dated Asia. We met in there when I went back to dating Asia. Then right after, he sent message to me and then asked me about what do I like. And then we talked a little bit in there, and then we went out from that dating site, and we he gave to me his Facebook account, so we can talk there on Facebook better than in that dating site. So we talked in the messenger, um, uh, for almost 1 year till we met personally. Our first meeting was last May 2019. Then when we first saw each other, I feel I feel something different for him, special feelings for him, and I said to myself, I'm sure this man is the right man for me. And after that, we we met again second time last December 2019, and then we got married in year 2020, and until now we're been married for almost 3 years, and I'm happy with it. And they asked me also, number 9, when 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 did you get married and where? We get married last February 9, 2020. And we decided to get married to the judge, because here it's easy to get married to the judge because they don't ask many requirements. You only have to have your birth certificate, and Sinumar is like Sinumar is singleness, make sure that you are single and never been married yet, and simple wedding, and then you can invite only your friends, and then you can choose with the reception place. For example, if you want only to go to the restaurant, and then you can book your appointment in the restaurant to that day of your wedding, and then few people and not much expensive, rather than in Catholic church or in the church or any church, because you might expense like 100 or 200 300,000 in peso, and there are a lot of requirements that you need to submit to them. And then after that, the last question is, are you pregnant? I said, ah, I laugh with it because I didn't say that I don't like to have another baby, but for me, my age is already, when I got married, I'm already 40 years old, so I don't know if I can have a baby or not, because I've I've been not having baby for almost 22 years. So that's why I don't know, but if God's will, it's okay for me. But if not, it's okay also for me. As long as we're happy being together, and that's all that matters. Anyway, that's all for now. Thank you guys for watching, and please remember to like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next video. And take care everyone. Bye for now. Bye.